Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eastern High School, Greentown, Indiana, for tonight's matchup between the Sheridan Blackhawks and the Eastern Comets. I am Daniel Bragg, joined alongside, as always, by my booth buddy, Nick Doty. Nick, how you doing on this wet and windy Friday?
Doing well. I'm just trying to stay dry. It's going to be a wet one tonight, guys.
Yeah, rain has been coming down pretty well for the last, 20 minutes or so.
Slowing down now. We might see some clearing off to the west here, but it's still going to be a wet field.
Blackhawks lost the coin toss, but Eastern... What
they
you
chose
say?
To receive.
Curiously,
yeah,
or interestingly, has decided to receive the ball.
Yeah, typically, you wouldn't see that, but I guess they're confident.
Eastern comes in 5-2 on the season. Blackhawks 6-1. Hawks are trying to stay undefeated in conference play. The only conference loss the Eastern Comets have is to Carroll, who the Blackhawks will play next week. Whether Blackhawks win or not here, that matchup's going to be one for the conference.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be a good one next week. But the Blackhawks got to take care of business here tonight. Going to have a tall task against this high-powered offense of the Comets. They like to throw. Owen Bell going to line up to kick the ball off and get this one underway. It's a pretty decent kick. Again, all wet out there. Fielded at about the 5-yard line by the Comets. breaking some tackles, still on his feet, trying to cut it to the outside. Blackhawks eventually gather him up just on the other side of the 35, call it the 36. A nice return.
It's a very good return,
by number 31, Jaden Eagle.
Yeah, a little too much there on the return that I'd like to see from Blackhawks special teams.
Likely going to say Eagle's name a lot tonight. He's the starting running back, over 1,000 yards already in the season. Starting quarterback for the Comets is going to be Eli Edwards. Big-time quarterback for him. Already come out in a 5-wide set. These Comets going to test the wind here early on. First and 10 is going to be a keeper up the middle. Edwards breaks a tackle, still on his feet, spins forward, gets to the pylon. Enough for a first down.
Pretty solid run.
Nice little keeper by Edwards. Gets 10. So it'll be first and 10. Ball's going to be at the 47 now. And as they kick off, it looks like the rain
completely stopped.
Has pretty much stopped.
Still got some wind, though.
If we had started the game about 5 minutes earlier, you could barely see across the field. Edwards, high snap, brings it down, but he's going to be broken up immediately as he hands it off to Eagle, and the Blackhawk defense penetrates quickly and gets a loss on the play.
Beautiful stop by the Blackhawks there.
So bring up 2nd and 13 now. We'll see how quickly the Comets go to the air here. Again, on a windy night. Looks like the rain might be picking up again just a little bit. Imagine it's going to be off and on all night. Edwards takes a snap, immediately looking to his right. Got a man out there trying to break a tackle. Nice stiff arm, gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. Just the other side of midfield. Got to about the 48 of the Blackhawks, so it'll bring up 3rd and about 5.
I have a feeling we're going to see it go to the air here again.
Once again, coming in, Edwards, in the conference at least of the stats that are available, the top passer. They also have the top rusher in Eagle. It's a high-powered offense for the Comets. It's going to be a give to Eagle right up the middle. He gets brought down short of the yard to gain. Let's see what they do here. It'll be 4th and 2. Looks like they're going to rush to the line to try to get the jump on the defense. They're going to lower his shoulder, and Edwards gets enough for the first down.
Man, that was quick.
Yeah, the big body of Edwards, 6'4", young man, a senior. When you got a 4th and short like that,
just send him.
Yeah. Got the length on him. He's going to be able to get that most of the time.
Right.
Once again, 4-wide set. It's a high snap, brings it down himself. Edwards looking for a hole, going to be chased down from behind by Eli Kolb, came off the edge. That high snap might have taken a half step longer to get going, and Edwards gets brought down for a big loss of about 4. I look for them to go back to the air here.
See what they got.
Edwards takes the snap, going to roll out to his left, looking in the flat, got a man out there, but immediately brought down by Trent DeCrane. Robinson, the receiver on that play. Still going to be 3rd and long, as he wasn't able to get to the original line of scrimmage on this set of downs. Bring up 3rd and 11. Big 3rd down for the Hawk defense. Hawk defensive line.
They're trying to draw him off.
Yeah, they got a little excited there for a second. Edwards takes a snap, looks to his left, got a man out there on the curl route. Gets brought out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. I think they're going to say the 35, so it'll be a 4th and 3.
Hawks should look for that hurry up. Be set and ready, I would.
The second 4th down forced by the Blackhawk defense. Look for another short pass, in my opinion. Edwards looking, got a man out there. He's going to make the catch, brought down by Spencer, but it's going to be enough for a first down. Kelly, for the Comets, went out to that stick, turned around, caught that ball. First down for the Comets as they're slowly going down this field. First and 10, ball at the Sheridan 30. Going to be a handoff. He's cutting to the outside. He's got room to run. He might be gone. 10, 5, touchdown, Comets. A 30-yard touchdown run by Jaden Eagle. And the Comets strike first.
Like are they going to kick or are they going to go for 2?
They got a kicker out there.
Okay.
He's lining up already. Number 12, Ethan Hastings, on to attempt the extra point. Snap is down. The kick is up. It looks a little off, but it went through. 7:40 still to play in the opening quarter. Eastern strikes first, 7-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
7:40 still to play in the opening quarter. The Comets got possession first, march all the way down the field and score first. Now the pressure moves over to the Hawk offense. Comets scored on a nice 30-yard run by number 31, Jaden Eagle. Again, came in over 1,000-yard rushing already on the season.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yards.
It's a lot of yards, only through 7 weeks. Oof. So once again, Hastings on to kick it away for the Comets. And there's a stoppage all of a sudden.
What we got?
I didn't see a flag, but they blew it dead.
Right, and the lead ump here, or the lead ref, he was pointing at something.
Ref's call a redo.
Okay, I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they decided for a redo.
Hastings keys it up for the Comets at the 40.
That's strange.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was nothing very clear there. No flags.
Yeah.
Just a redo.
Back to receive deep is DeCrane and Page. Hastings going to run over the top of it this time. Going to be fielded by Trent DeCrane, just shy of the 15, cutting it back to the left side, looking for blockers. He didn't get any. Going to be brought down right at the 20. It'll be first down for the Blackhawks.
Interested to see how the Blackhawks come out here tonight offensively.
The wind has, for the most part, died.
And we're down to a small drizzle here.
Even seeing some sunshine on the trees now.
Yeah, right here at sunset.
1st and 10, ball at the 21. Bell gives it to Kolb. He's got a hole, cuts it back towards the middle of the field. Backs his way across the 25, gets down to about I think they're going to spot him the 27. So a nice gain of 7.
It's going to be 2nd and 4. Jordan in there on the stop.
Hawks in a hurry.
Bell takes the snap, going to give it off to, I think that's, not sure who that is, but he broke it. Oh, it's Williams. Gets across the 40, a big gain for the Hawks. I'm sorry, that's Bales.
Bales.
Zach Bales breaks one tackle and breaks a big one.
Beautifully done.
And they're already into Comet territory after 2 plays.
Nice. Good
Bales
job.
on the carry. Takes it across midfield. Baker got in there to run it down.
All week, all the predictions, if you look at predictions and anything like that, have had this game scored very evenly. 2 years ago, we were up here. Unfortunately, couldn't do the broadcast, but it went to overtime. Last year, the Hawks came away with a win just by 1 score. This matchup's always tightly contested. And Kolb gets stopped for maybe a yard on the play, bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the carry.
Ball's spotted at about the 37.5. 10 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a give to Page, who just gets tackled as soon as he gets the ball, and I hate that play, Nick.
It takes way too long. Coach wants to talk about
And
it.
Coach Wright wants to use his first time out of the ball game. 5:49 to play in the opening quarter. Blackhawks going to face a 3rd and 11 when we come back.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
3rd and 10 coming up. Blackhawks forced into this after 2 no-gain runs. It's going to be a pitch out to Kolb. He's going to get the edge, cuts it upfield, still going towards that pylon. Going to be brought down short of the 30, though. They've punted from this position before this season. It's going to be about 4th and 3 coming up.
I'd punch it. In a game like this tonight, I mean, you're going to have to go for it.
I would hope so. And it looks like the Hawks will do that. 4th and 3 coming up.
4th and 3, and Sheridan looks to go.
It's going to be another pitch out to Kolb. He's trying to cut it upfield. He's going to be brought down. I think they got him out of bounds before the pylon. And they did. They're about a yard short. So the Comets forced the turnover on downs.
And they did. 1st down, Eastern, turnover on downs.
As Kolb got most of it, just not enough. And now the Comet offense comes back out. Ball's going to be at the 29-yard line. Comets come out in a bunch set this time.
Yeah.
Edwards takes a snap, going to pitch it out. trying to get to the outside, and no doing that time. Ball's on the ground, but I believe he was down, and yep, that's what they're going to say. Nice job by Williams to get out there and seal that edge. Bring Eagle down for a loss on the play.
Williams is squirrely.
Yeah, he is.
He gets pretty squirrely.
Yeah, he really is. A high-energy young man.
Uh-huh.
And the Comets now back to their 4-wide set. Edwards looking, going to try to throw it down the sideline, out of bounds. Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
On.
That's awful. That ball landed 6 yards out of bounds, and they're going to call a pass interference.
Jeez.
That's an atrocious penalty. I mean, that's absolutely awful. And the Hawks shoot themselves in the foot to give a free 15.
15-yard penalty sets up first down now for the Comets at their own 42.
The ball will be placed at the 42 now. 1st and 10. And it looks like somebody moved early. So the Comets going to back up 5 yards.
Legal motion called against the Comets. That'll back it up 5, 1st and 15.
Once again, 4-wide set. Edwards in the shotgun. Eagle to his left. And the Blackhawks jump off sides, give him back the 5 yards that they just took away.
Sheridan returns the favor. 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 again.
Clowning.
1st and 10. Ball's back at the 42 now. Going to be a give to Eagle. Oh, no, he pulled it back at the last second. Edwards did. Still on his feet. Gets almost to the 45. I think they're going to say the 44. Short gain on the keeper.
Reach on the stop. It's like a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Comets' first drive took about 5 minutes off the clock. Now they might be able to use up the rest of this clock.
Right.
Ten on the play clock. Edwards looking to pass, looking down the left sideline. That one going to drop as the intended receiver was number 4, Braylon Word. Just not able to bring that one in. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd down now for the Comets. 3rd and 8.
It's a nice throw by Edwards. Just Word not able to bring that in. Blackhawks get lucky that time.
Right. That was pretty blown coverage.
.340 still to play in the opening quarter. Big 3rd down for the Blackhawk defense here. I'd watch the slot on the right side. Nope, he's going to roll out to his right. Being chased. Going to get a man out there. That's Word, and he makes the catch. Gets out of bounds. 1st down for the Eagles. Not the Eagles, I'm sorry, the Comets.
He made sure to keep his feet in, that was for sure.
Nice drawn-up play, and the Comets get a fresh set of downs.
Rain has stopped.
Yeah, it's died. And the wind is...
It's still coming in.
It's a little... First and 10, ball at the 38.
Sheridan jumps.
The Hawks jump, but I mean, I guess you can call it. Nobody moved.
Right.
Nobody touched anybody, but
Encroachment
a free
called
5
against
yards
the
for the offense.
5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 5 now.
In those situations, I believe you have a chance to reset.
Right.
But that's all right. So 1st and 5 upcoming now. Edwards looking to pass, going to be rushed out of the pocket. Franco almost got him. Wide open man, though. Gets the first down, still in bounds. Eventually brought down. Let's see where they mark him. I think it's down at about the 15 here.
Big game for the Comets.
It was a huge play.
Yeah, going to be about the 17-yard line, so another fresh set of downs. So the Comets continue to just methodically go down the field.
Yeah.
Comet offensive line giving Edwards just enough time as Kolb was right on his hip. It's going to be a give to Eagle. It's knocked backwards a little bit. Short gain on the play, bring up 2nd down.
Eagle takes the handoff. Gains 1 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Under 3 to play in the opening quarter now. Edwards looking to pass. Had to bring it back down. Rushes out of the pocket. There is a flag deep in the backfield, though. Imagine that one's going to be a hold against Eastern.
Edwards throws it away. There is a flag in the backfield. Holding is called against the Comets.
Question is it a spot foul? Because if it is, I mean, it was a hold about 5 yards in the backfield.
Right.
No, it's not. They're just marching it off from the spot. From the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring them up 10-yard loss. So 2nd and 19 now.
What we got here? Timeout?
And Eastern calls their first timeout of the opening half. 2:28 still to play in the first quarter. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
2:28 to go in the opening quarter. Big 2nd and 19 coming up for the Comets. And Nick, so far the story is Comets have pretty much been able to do whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, so far, I mean, they're just kind of taking their time. We're seeing runs. We're seeing, some passes here and there. Right now, I think the Blackhawks are in trouble.
Comets have the potential to be able to hold this for the last 2 minutes and 28 seconds. And if so, that's a big win for them.
Right.
The Blackhawks turned it over on downs deep in Comet territory, but only getting one possession in the quarter. Going to hurt them big time.
Mm-hmm.
So again, 2nd and 19. Empty backfield. I'd watch the middle of the field here. Edwards looking, going to be rushed out of the pocket, but he's got the man down the field. That's Eagle, and it's going to be out of range. It's the man I told you all day, Nick.
Yeah.
I'd look for that play. Scored 3 times last week.
There it was. I think that's the first time we've seen it?
First time we've seen it, yeah. The timing was off compared to what they were able to do last week.
And he was getting rushed.
Yeah, well, that's why the timing was off, yeah. There was tight coverage on him as well. So
Yeah.
nice job by the Blackhawks. They'll bring up third down. Under 10 already on the play clock. Edwards takes a snap, looking, going to go to the corner. Oh, and that's just through the hands as Word had it. Not sure if it hit the ground or if it hit his chest and then it bounced off, but either way, incomplete pass. It'll bring up fourth down and a long way. Let's see what they do here.
Right.
I mean, if you punt it, it's a good chance it goes in the end zone. You might be better off just to run it here and turn it over on downs.
Right.
Better than a punt.
I mean,
or you could get him inside the 22. I don't think they're thinking that, though. They're thinking
touchdown.
Get the first down.
Yeah.
Edwards looking to his left, got Word doing the exact same route, and let's see, no flag that time. The defender and the wide receiver just come together incidentally. I'm assuming that's what they would say on that situation.
Right.
So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. Big defensive win for the Hawks.
Good job, boys.
Now the offense got to hold up their end of the bargain.
Let's answer back here.
First and 10, ball at the 26. Going to be a give to, looks like Bales again, gets brought down just on the other side of the 30. Maybe the 31, nice gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5 for Bales. He's 2nd and 5 now.
Seeing more of Bales on the offensive side than we saw the last 2 weeks. It's going to be another give to Bales, trying to break a tackle, gets back to maybe the line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down now.
Cavazos brings Bales down there for little to no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Sheridan.
Big 3rd down for the Blackhawk offense. You don't want to get that win defensively.
Right.
Just to come out here and do a 3 and out. It's going to be a give this time to Bales. He spins forward, gets past the pylon for a 1st down Blackhawks. Nice job by Zach Bales.
Great conversion there.
Clock has stopped right at a minute left in this opening quarter. It's going to be another give to Bales. It's out to almost the 40. I think that's where they're going to say he got out to. So a gain of 2, bring up 2nd and 8.
About 2-second difference in the clock here with the play clock.
Bales on the carry. Got about 2. We're called 2nd and 8.
Second and 8. And Bell's going to keep it himself. Still on his feet. Eventually gets brought down at the 45, so a nice gain on the keeper, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, Comets on top, 7-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Welcome back to Eastern High School. Eastern on top after one, 7-0, but the Blackhawks trying to get something offensively going here. Going to have a 3rd and 3, but they're still in their own end. Bell under center, Bales the lone back. It's going to be a keeper by Bell. Throws it out to DeCrane. He stated, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds immediately. Right at the line. He didn't even catch it at the line of scrimmage, but somehow it's
At the line of scrimmage.
at the line of scrimmage. Third, or so it'll be 4th down.
DeCrane makes the catch, but goes out of bounds about the 45-yard line.
And the Blackhawks going to be forced to punt it away here. 2 offensive drives have garnered no points in a game that so far possession has been at a premium.
Ward goes back to receive it.
It's a good snap. Kolb gets a good kickoff, going to bounce at the 30 and roll. Die about the 22, maybe the 23. And the Comet offense will come back out.
About the 23-yard line of Eastern. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
So once again, the onus going to be put on the Blackhawk defense, Nick.
I'm okay with that. I'm pretty confident in the strength of our defense. It's just I really wish the offense would answer back here.
Looks like the rain is back a little bit.
Just a little bit here.
It's going to keep an eye on the weather.
Right.
It got pretty hairy before kickoff here. Edwards in the shotgun. It's a long way to that receiver on the far side. It's going to be a give, though, and immediately smacked in the backfield.
Swallowed him up.
Eagle got absolutely nothing going that time as the Hawk defense was immediately through that offensive line. They've done that a few times tonight, but to their credit, the Comets have been able to answer every time they've lost yardage. 2nd and 12. Immediately looking to pass down the right side. It's a quick out just off the tips of the intended receiver. Intended receiver number 2, Ian Hewitt. And bring up 3rd down now. I'll tell you one thing. As efficient as the Comets have been, their offense is in no hurry to get to the line ever.
And I kind of like this pace that they're setting here.
Look to the middle of the field. He's going to be rushed out of the pocket, still on his feet, still cutting back, and he's going to get open room, and he got the 1st down.
Jeez.
What an incredible scramble by Eli Edwards, the big 6'4" senior. Hard to bring down.
Well, that's what happens when your entire defense is swarming the backfield.
Yeah.
Leaves it wide open in the middle.
Well, the frustrating part is going to be that just about every defensive player got to be able to touch him, but couldn't bring him down.
Yeah.
So the Comets sneak their way out of that one again. 1st and 10. It's going to be a give to Eagle. Again, going to get hit hard in the backfield for another loss.
Eagle takes the handoff immediately met by 3 Sheridan tacklers.
And if you're the Comets, I think you're just giving it on a regular run play to keep them honest, honestly.
Right, yeah.
So far, every time they've run that play, I feel like they've lost a few yards.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes left in this opening half. And the Comets going to use their second timeout of the night. 9:55 still to play in the opening half. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
9:55 to play in the opening half. Blackhawks trail the Comets 7-0. Once again, remember 2 years ago, last time the Hawks were in this stadium, the game went to overtime.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, me and you weren't able to get it on the air, but
It's the one thing I wish we could have gotten was that overtime game.
we've never done an overtime game.
No, we have not.
But we were here cheering them on. That's for sure. 2nd and 12 upcoming.
Taking their time, huh?
Yeah, definitely taking their time. So they come out in a 5-wide set again. Watch for Eagle in the slot. Immediately looking. Going to be rushed out of the pocket again. A short little dump off, going to fall short of word. It'll bring up 3rd down now. They've been able to convert several 3rd and longs here, though.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 12 now for the Comets.
And again, just the eerie quiet.
Just not in a hurry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
5 seconds left on the play clock. Edwards looking to pass. Still looking. Going to be rushed out. He's still throwing, just sidearms it
Kind of dangerous.
up the field, well out of the pocket. There is a flag, though, right about the 37 in the area of, and he's pointing to the Sheridan side, but I'm not sure what you could call in the Blackhawks there. Okay, no, it's not. It's illegal man, or ineligible man downfield. So the Hawks get a win there and force the Comets off the field. The Comets going to punt it away for the first time tonight. Page and the Crane standing at their own 30. It's a decent spiraling punt over to Crane. It bounces at the 20. It's going to roll all the way down inside the 5, down to the 4. So a nice punt executed by number 12, Hastings. Going to pin the Blackhawks deep in their own end.
Unofficial 65-yard punt there for Hastings.
Huge punt.
65-yarder was just announced. Yeah,
Jeez.
Kolb's put a few about that distance this year, but yeah,
Right.
that was played perfectly by Hastings. Ball hit hard at the 20 and then just died once it hit the 5.
Up until halftime, you have to be present to win, but they're going to draw at halftime.
Now we'll see if the Blackhawk offense can get some sort of momentum going. And have 3 guys in the backfield this time. Going to be a give to Kolb. Lowers his shoulder, met right at the 5-yard line. The ball might be on the ground.
Loose. Okay.
They're going to say 2nd down, so the Blackhawks got back on top of it.
Kolb on the carry.
Waiting to see where they spot this. It's actually going to be a loss of about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 12.
Looks like a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. Hawks with not a lot of real estate to play with.
Have to dig themselves out here.
Bell going to give it to Bales. Got maybe back to the 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and long once again.
Eastern met in pretty quickly. Gain of about 3. Maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10 upcoming. This is the problem when you get pinned deep down there.
Right.
You don't have a lot of room to get creative. Hawks need a big-time play here. Kolb in motion. Going to be a give to Bales. No, I'm sorry, he kept it. DeCrane's got the pass catch in the flat. He reached for the first down marker. They're going to say he stepped out. I've noticed this crew's not giving him the reach. He's tried that the last time, too, and they're very much looking at the feet, not looking at
The ball.
where the ball is, but that's fine. 4th and 1, so a nice 9-yard play.
It's punched up the middle.
Sheridan is going to send
I imagine the Blackhawks going to punt it away from here.
word about deep.
I'm with you. I think
you
going
could punch
for
it
it would
a
be
yard.
going for it would send a message, but Coach Wright goes safe with it. Going to be a low end-over-end punt. Going to be fielded at the 48.
That was
Nice stiff arm. Brought down at the 45.
It's pretty brave.
So a 3-yard punt return. And the Comets take over in Blackhawk territory. .745 still to play in the opening half. This Comet offense comes back out. Edwards looking to pass, immediately down in the flat, gets a catch, shoved out of bounds, shy of the 40. Going to be a short gain of about 3.
Gains about 3 yards on the play.
Second down.
2nd and 7.
Word was the receiver on that play.
Couldn't draw him.
Nope. Edwards immediately looking. And that one going to be out of the reach. Bring up 3rd down. Intended receiver number 2, Hewitt.
Edwards' pass intended for Hewitt falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8.
So far, the Hawks doing a decent job here holding them.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the defense so far. Again, this offense came in very high-powered.
Right.
They've been able to go down the field a few times, but only 1 score given up so far by the Hawk defense. Just not getting any help offensively. 3rd and 8. Looking. Going to be rushed out of the pocket. Dumps it off and just out of the reach.
Pass intended for Kelly.
Is tipped
Batted up in the air, but
by
falls
Alex
incomplete.
Cravens,
4th down now for the
but it'll bring up
Comets.
4th down, and I imagine they're going to punt this one away.
And Hastings
Again, a very
comes in
tight
punt
game. Both teams having to play it smart. Nick, I feel like these games are always this way.
Yeah, it seems like every time we play Eastern, it's a barn burner of a game.
Well, I told you on the way here, it's our 5th game that we've called been at. The Hawks and Comets have split the 4 previous that we've been at. Trying to kick it to the corner, going to be fielded by DeCrane. Breaks one. Oh, nope. I thought he was going to break the tackle. Nice job grabbing onto that ankle. Comets pin the Blackhawks back at their own 15-yard line. It's all right. It's about 10 yards farther than what they had last time.
Right.
Blackhawk offense got to figure something out here. They had a good first drive. Got all the way down. We're about a yard short on the fourth down try. And turned it over on downs twice. Hawks come out in the eye this time. Going to roll out to his left. Got no room to run, but he's going to keep it himself. He's got plenty of room. Bell gets brought down from behind awkwardly. But he got out to the 25, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Good run.
Bell was looking to throw, but decided to bring it down. Good, smart decision by the young man.
Right.
Converts for the first down. 7 minutes left in the opening half. Hawks will receive the kick to start the second half, so this drive could become very important here. Going to be a give to Kolb. Spins forward for maybe 2. Bring up 2nd and 8.
That's Noah Jordan on the stop. 2nd and 9 now.
Blackhawks have not been able to do a whole lot going right up the middle.
No.
A lot of their success so far tonight's been around the edge.
It's been edge and just the scrambles here and there.
Yep. Well, it's not even necessarily the edge. It's the plays that are
They're coming to the outside,
going to the tackle, and then they cut it up.
Right.
2nd and 8. And Bell looking to pass. Little jump throw, trying to get it to Franco, but that's not going to get there. Falls incomplete.
Hits the turf, falls incomplete. 3rd down.
That'll be 3rd and 8. Crane's still looking at the sideline. Looks like a little miscommunication. Hawks still have 2 timeouts. And offensive lineman
big
went.
Time jump.
It looked like number 59, Jaden Dunbar, got a little excited. Took off a split second early. So now the Hawks going to have an even tougher job here. It's a 3rd and 12 now. So 3rd and 12, ball at the 22. They got to get all the way to the 35. It's going to be another pass. Looking downfield, got to Crane, makes the catch. Going to be brought down right at the 35. Let's see. It is right at the stick. If it's not a first down, you got to think Coach Wright's going to be confident enough to go for this.
Right.
It is going to be about a half yard short. They've done it a few times this year where they just lower that shoulder and follow the center.
Full send. Here we go.
Got to try to get enough leverage. The Comets sure probably to clog up that hole. Nope, he's going to turn around, hand it off to Bales. He's going to get it.
Beautifully done.
So Zach Bales converts, and the Blackhawks get a fresh set of downs. This whole game, Nick, just a slow little march down the field for both offenses.
It's marches and stops and turnovers, and we really need the Blackhawks to get some points on the board here and then go into halftime and get the ball back.
Under 5 minutes now left in the first half. Going to look to throw again. Going to keep it himself this time. Gets out to the 40, still on his feet. I think they're going to give him the 41, so a nice, again, heads-up decision by Owen Bell. Bales and Bell, you know. They're close.
Huh?
Well, it's like I called them the Eagles earlier, and it's because their running back's last name is Eagle, but they're the Comets, and yeah. Under 4.5 now. Hawks going to have to get in a hurry. Don't get stupidly in a hurry.
Right.
but
Right.
show a little bit of urgency all of a sudden. 2nd and 6. Going to roll out to his right. Got a man across the middle. That ball picked off. Trying to get it to Page, led him too much. And the Comets force the turnover. And like I said, don't get in too much of a hurry, and that's
What happens?
what happens. 4:07 still to play in the opening half, and the Comets going to have a chance here to stretch out the lead before the half.
At the 46.
Blown dead, but
What are they looking at?
I think all the officials are looking at each other. Oh, they wanted a reset of the play clock.
Okay.
First and 10. Edwards takes a snap, brings it down, gives it to Eagle. Gets out just shy of the 40. Nice ball carry. Eagles done. He's gotten the end zone for that one score, but aside from that, the Hawks have done a pretty good job keeping him in check.
Right. Which I got a feeling during films and whatnot this week, they're saying, focus on that kid.
2nd and 5. Still checking with the sideline here. Edwards takes a snap, looking, going to send it out to Word. Bogey's out there, and he's able to make the catch. Word able to convert that time. Gets inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
Complete all the way down to the 7-yard line. Sheridan,
What a pass, what a catch.
Bogey was all over it, but
Yeah.
able to drop that ball in there, and now quickly the Comets knocking on the door. It's going to be a give to Eagle. He's just going to lower his shoulder, get out maybe to the 5, bring up 2nd and goal. Under 3 minutes to play. I'm not sure why the
clock stopped.
Clock
I'm not
stopped.
sure either. There we go.
Second and goal, ball at the 6. Edwards gives it off to Eagle. Or no, he keeps it himself. Going to be rushed, and that one going to fall incomplete. Bring up 3rd and goal now.
Edwards' pass is incomplete.
Looked like it was intended for Keaton Musgrave, the tight end for the Comets. 2:31 now. 3rd and goal. Edwards going to give it off. Word breaks the tackle, and he's going to get in there. Touchdown, Comets. Eli Kolb had a one-on-one. Word was able to spin out of the tackle. Runs it in there from 6 yards out. Comets extend the lead now.
Pacing into attempt to point after.
Hasting out there to see if he can tack on one more. It's a high snap brought down, and it looks like it's off. So the score will stay 13-0 with 2:24 still to play in the opening half. Blackhawks got work to do. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
2:24 to go in the opening half. Comets score from 6 yards out on an in and around to Braylon Word. And the Hawks now trail 13-0 in a first half that offensively has been very haphazard, I guess you can say.
Very lacking.
To put it a nice way.
Yeah, but defense so far is doing what they can. I mean, you can only hold them for so long. You can't. It's not. Football's not a one-sided game.
Right.
You know, you can do your best as defense, but your offense has to produce here.
Honestly, the defense being able to hold them to 13 in the first half is a win.
Right.
But the offense got to hold up their end of the bargain now, as the defense was able to stop the Comets several times in this opening half. But there's still time. Blackhawks going to receive the kick now and to start the third quarter. That ball smacked Alexander right in the face mask. He's looking for a hole. He's going to go to the sideline. He's got room to run. He gets spun out of bounds, just shy of the 45, but a nice return by Caleb Alexander.
Caleb Alexander takes the return out.
That ball really did. It smacked him right in the face mask.
Yeah, it did.
Sheridan.
He heard that one.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 44.
Ball is marked at the 44.
2:14
right there.
left on the clock, and the Hawks got 2 timeouts to burn. Bell going to give it off to Page, dives forward for a short gain of about 2, bring up 2nd and 8.
Dives forward.
I just don't see that play as a big yard gainer.
No, it's because it takes too long. You're adding 2 or 3 extra steps into it.
Under 2 minutes to play in the opening half. Hawks still with 2 timeouts. It's going to be a give to Page once again, and he breaks a hole. He might be gone. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Nolan Page patiently waited for that ball and broke 1 tackle, and he was gone. The Blackhawks get on the board before the end of the first half. Owen Bell, I think he's still tying his shoe.
Bell into attempt the point after.
Bell has only missed 1 extra point all season.
Seeing a lot of
And it looks like Coach Wright going to have to use a timeout just for the extra point, and he's not going to be happy about that.
Nope.
With 1:24 left to play in the opening half, Blackhawks have scored. Extra point upcoming when we come back. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
1:24 to go in the opening half. pending extra point upcoming. Blackhawks finally get on the board here in this opening half. Following a Nolan Page nice run. Owen Bell on to kick the extra point once again. Only missed one all season. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good. The kick is good. 1:24 to play in the first half. Blackhawks bring it a little closer, 13-7. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Closed caption for tonight's matchup, presented by Blackhawk Ag Solutions and by Red Sail Roofing. Thank you both for sponsoring closed captions for all fall sports events. 1:24 to play in the opening half. Blackhawks have brought it a little closer. They will receive the kick to start the second half. They scored on that big run by Nolan Page. The first spark we've seen out of the offense, really, since the first drive.
Very patient Nolan Page.
Yeah, that was a
waiting.
long play to wait
Right.
and just wait and wait for that ball. Owen Bell going to kick it away. It's a low spinning kick, fielded at the 35. I think the Hawks might have had a thought behind that, as he was running up and saying something to every person on the kick team. I was a little nervous they were going to do an onside kick to try to catch him off guard, but
Kind of a hybrid.
I think he was trying to get the spinny bounce, and instead the nice job fielding that kick by number 34, Isaiah Pickett. But now to be first down for the Comets. Ball's at the 44. They got a minute 18. Only one timeout, though. Edwards immediately looking to pass. That one a little high. Intended for Hewitt. Jumped just a fraction too early. He came down awkwardly on that ankle. I don't know. Oh, he's holding his hip.
Feeling it.
We're going to step aside as he's being looked at. Watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy.
2nd and 10 upcoming. Edward, that's a bad snap. It's on the ground. It's still alive. The Comets get it back.
Kind of wondering what he was thinking.
Edwards was trying to scoop it and maybe still make a play out of it.
Throw it out of bounds.
But it's going to be a big loss on the play. And again, a little surprised Coach Wright not burning the timeouts.
Yeah.
Completely content to go to halftime. Down 6, it seems. Brings up about 3rd and 20. Going to be a give to Eagle right up the middle. He's got a hole. Cuts to the outside. Eventually spun down. That will likely be the last play of the first half, as they do not need to run another play. It's 4th down, and Coach Wright showing no sign of using those timeouts. Comet's going to hurry to the line. Tried it, and they do get the snap off. Why not go for the Hail Mary? It's going to be picked off, though. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's not. Nolan Page had it hit him in the hands. But at the end of the first half, Comets on top, 13-7. Following a first half that was a bit of a, the first quarter and a half was definitely a defensive struggle.
Right.
We saw some offense come out of all of a sudden the last 6 minutes or so of that quarter. And Nick, what do you need to see out of the Hawks coming out of the half?
Need the offense to wake up a little bit here. It's too much of, we're spending a lot of time with these possessions, and it feels like we're working to try to get, to the 50-yard line, and then we're just turning it over. You got to get down. You got to score. Defense is doing what defense has to do right now. The defense is the only reason we're still in this game right now.
Yeah,
this could potentially be a 4 or 5 touchdown game right now. So come back. You're going to get the ball. Offense needs to put some points on the board and make this a game.
The defense handily doing their job so far tonight. Only down 6 at the half. The Blackhawks going to get possession before the start of the third quarter. And that's when we will come back to you guys. We're going to step aside for our usual halftime break. Enjoy Commissioner's Corner.
I know I
as
will.
It is week 8 of Commissioner's Corner. Real quick, we're going to do a shout-out. Both the Sheridan men's and women's soccer teams playing in sectional championships tomorrow afternoon. I believe the boys is at 2 and the girls is at 7. But either way, both of them going to be over at the old elementary school soccer field. So a fun-filled day for Sheridan soccer.
Be there.
Be there. But we will see you guys before the start of the third quarter. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Call this the Commissioner's Corner. Commissioner, busy time as always. We tournament-wise, girls golf wrapped up this past weekend. Carmel with the team championship. Samantha Brown from Westfield, the medalist. You got tennis getting ready to start, cross country getting ready to start, soccer, volleyball, all on the horizon. Plus the pairing show for football coming up Saturday. It's an understatement to say it. I'll say it anyway. You're very busy around the state, member institutions, and at the IHSAA office right now.
Yeah, and we like to say it's a good thing. we like being busy, but when we're busy, it means kids have an opportunity to participate.
Sure.
Coach, I was out of golf this past weekend, and we had 2 just gorgeous days of golf. Again, the level of our athletes, the level that they participate at, it's just incredible. I was sitting on the 18th fairway coming into the green, and I watched 4 girls, group after group after group, all hit tee shots or approach shots like I only dream about. They were sticking that green within they were all had 30 putts, and I'm sitting there saying, why can't I do that? But those girls played incredible, and Samantha Brown didn't. She's tried to win this thing for several years, and Saturday was finally her day as a senior to win a state championship, and obviously Carmel did great. But yeah, we're rolling right now.
You are rolling, and you mentioned the skill level of the ladies. It's not. It's every sport. I've done this show for a while, been involved with Indiana Sports Talk for a while, and I've been around it. I'm just amazed at how much better kids seem to be getting, literally on a year-to-year basis, and in large part because of the great coaches we have around our state.
It is, and it's coaches that they don't take from kids, they give to kids. And when they give to kids, they challenge them to be better people. They challenge them to do great things. They challenge them to be incredible students in the classroom. And I often talk about those lessons that they get to put in their toolbox for the rest of their life. And that's what our coaches are doing for these kids. And when they're in an education-based system, sure, we can train skill. But coaches in an education-based system train the person too. And again, they find a way to challenge these kids to do things they didn't think they could do, and that's why we have such incredible athletes in this state.
All right, Sunday, Paul Condry and I will be there. You've always been gracious host. We have the pairing show. It's a huge night for everyone around the state, and we are excited about the opportunity, clearly. But I think more than anything, it's just that it's time to play for championships, and people will now know after this weekend what that last week of regular season is about and what the tournament's going to be about. And the IHSATV.org network, the Champions Radio Network, has become an amazing force, Paul, and I congratulate all of you, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Well, I appreciate that, Coach, and it is. It's been a vision that started many, many years ago, to be frank, and the origins of Indiana Sport Talk showed us that talking about high school sports on the statewide platform means something, and so Coach, they tune in. I was with somebody this past weekend, and they were telling me how much they love listening to Sports Talk on Friday and Saturday night, and just a sports fan, they just love what high school sports do, and you have a vehicle for that, and so we've just tried to expand that. IHSA TV this year is we're going solo this year. We're going to broadcast as many sectional and regional contests for free as we can, as we have broadcasters for, and then there will be a ticket at the same. You can watch the semi-state and the state finals on IHSATV.org. The great thing about it is the cost to watch it online is no more expensive than the cost to buy a ticket to go to the event. Mm-hmm. And so, we're going to do that solo this year through IHSATV.org, and I think we're going to have a great product for fans to be able to watch across this state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks!
Welcome back for the start of the third quarter here at Eastern High School. My goodness, that door, Nick.
That door is loud.
If you hear the bang, that's the press box door. Every time it shuts, it's like a bomb goes off. Blackhawks will receive the kickoff to start this second half. It's going to be fielded by Cole, but about the 15-yard line. Run out of blockers, all of a sudden had to stop. Going to be brought down at about the 26. See if the Blackhawk offense, can come out with a little bit more fire here. Finally got on the board late in the first half. Got a chance now to set the mood for this second half.
See if Coach Wright will come up.
It'll be 1st and 10. Bell under center, Kolb the deep back. It's going to be a give to Bales. Going through the middle of the defense, gets down almost to the 35.
Pretty solid.
Down to the 34. Nice carry on first down for Zach Bales.
Pick up of 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Blackhawks would love nothing more than to go down here and potentially take the lead.
Right.
Going to be a give to Kolb this time, runs right into the pile. It's again one of those plays, I've said it a few times this year, where you almost want him to look up. I feel like he runs like a bull,
right?
But sometimes just cut it a little bit to the outside, see what happens.
A little more heads up, he could do that, yeah.
So bring up 3rd and 3 after that no gain. Once again, Bales and Kolb in the backfield. Going to be a give to Bales this time. Spins forward. Going to get out there. He got enough for a first down on that second effort. Nice job by Zach Bales. Gets a fresh set of downs for the Blackhawks. Stopped in the backfield and a nice little spin move, and all of a sudden there was room to run. Hawks back in the I formation now. Gave it off to Bales, and he's just stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing that time.
And nowhere to go.
Bales swallowed up there by the Comets at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
I like Bales getting the ball up the middle, but on that triple option,
yeah,
because it's such a late decision as to whether you want to let go of the ball or not, it kind of slows down Bales on that play.
Yeah, that's needs to be one of those plays where it's boom, hitting it in stride.
If you're going to give it to the fullback, let go.
Right.
It's going to be to Kolb, cuts it upfield, breaks one tackle, cuts to the outside, going to be shoved out of bounds. I think just shy of the pylon. Not the pylon. Apologies. The first down marker.
It's going to be 3rd and 2.
I'm going to be spotted at the 46, so it'll be 2 yards to gain. Another big third down for the Hawks. Going to be a give to Bales. Going to get the first down again. So an excellent job by the Hawks. Convert both third downs on this drive so far. And just trying to use up that clock as much as possible.
Ball at the 49-yard line of Sheridan.
Possession has been at a premium for both teams in this game.
Mm-hmm.
As much as both teams have eaten up the clock, that first half did kind of feel like it was dragging on a little bit.
Yeah, after the first quarter, it just kind of drug.
First and 10, ball at the Blackhawk 49. And he's going to back the pass, going to sling it out there. DeCrane's out there, and he goes down. I'm going to say he slipped. Nice coverage by the Comets, forced the incompletion. Second and 10.
I will say that the Blackhawks look a little bit more up-tempo, post-halftime here. So whatever kind words Coach had.
Sure, I think they were all kind, huh?
I think so.
As a former player, I doubt that that's what you believe.
Yeah, I don't.
No. Second and 10 coming up. Reset the play clock is what they're wanting. And wind the clock. If the Blackhawks are going to pass, though, I like them doing it on first down there.
Right.
Don't do it after you get no gain on first down, and then you're forced into a third and long. Second and 10. Going to be another give to Page. Sheesh. That time, not going nowhere. He scored on that exact play. It's the only score for the Hawks, but that one shut down immediately. Third and 10 now. And now that first down pass call really comes back to bite you.
Yeah.
You're still in your own end. Trailing by 6. Really want to get the momentum here. You got to come up with a big play to convert this. Third and long. He's looking to pass. It's going to be out of the reach of the intended receiver, Page, and it'll be 4th and 10. And that's the problem when you throw on first down.
Yeah.
Don't get anything on second down. You're forced into it. So that fresh set of downs results in no yardage, and Kolb will punt it away. Not the result the Blackhawk offense was hoping for to start this second half.
Yeah, not ideal.
Good snap. Kolb puts his foot into it, bounces at the 20. Just going to roll down, stop right at the 12, maybe the 13. So a decent punt by Eli Kolb, and the Blackhawk defense is going to have to continue what they did in that first half, stand tall against these Comets. So Edwards brings the Comet offense back out here for their first possession in the second half. 2 rushing touchdowns in that first half for the Comets. Edwards looking, going to have to just get rid of it. Heads up decision.
What was he faking to?
Well, it looked like, I don't know if he knew Eagle switched sides, but he went to play action pass, and yeah, Eagle had switched to his left.
It just looked funny.
Yeah, so that'll bring up second down. And in a game where you're leading, I don't know if I would have come out passing.
Yeah.
Eagle switches sides again. It's a high snap, eventually gathered up, just going to sling it out there, and Vogie got his hand on it, but ultimately falls incomplete. 3rd and 10. Edwards going to have to be careful with that. Right before the end of the first half, he just decided to sling it out there. Should have been picked off.
Right.
And you don't know what happens once it gets picked off. That one.
That's fairly close.
Yeah, that one, he was just trying to get rid of it at the last second and almost got picked off again. A big third down here for the Blackhawks. Edwards rolling out to his right, slinging it down there. Edwards, the intended receiver, and there's a flag coming in. I'm not sure who They were jockeying for position, but, I mean, they definitely were touching each other. I'm not sure who I would blame it on, but
yeah,
the offense gets the win there. So it'll be first down on a big conversion there. As the Comets, that was really the story of the first half. They were able to convert a lot of third downs and long.
Yeah.
And they do another one by way of penalty. And the Hawks move, but it looked like the Comets moved too,
yeah.
And they are going to back up the Comets. So a 5-yard penalty as the Comets move early. Now the Hawks got to be careful. Last time they were able to get them to jump.
Turned it around and brought it right back.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be 1st and 15 now. Ball at the Comet 23. Going to be a give to Eagle, and he's immediately met as he got the ball in the backfield. I think he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage. So bring up 2nd and 15. And that's been the story of Eagles most of this night so far.
Right.
Blackhawk defense doing a good job shutting down the running a game, even though they've scored on 2 running plays. Once again, watch the slot here. Nope, going to the outside, makes the catch and immediately steps out of bounds. So a gain of about 6 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and let's see where they put this down at. It'll be 3rd and 8 upcoming. So another 3rd and long. Blackhawks got to be careful not to jump here. Edwards looking, and put it across the middle, wide open, makes the catch. Word is there, and moves the chains once again.
It's a good catch.
And once again, a 3rd and long, and the Blackhawk defense isn't able to get off the field.
1st and 10.
It's a quick snap given off to Eagle, and that one shut down immediately. Took a little shot to the back of the head there as Cravens came in there late. Bring up 2nd and 9. Already halfway through this 3rd quarter.
It's going quick.
I mean, another give to Eagle, trying to find a hole. There's a flag on the far sideline. Let's see what it's about.
Eagle takes the handoff.
Might be illegal formation. And it is going to be an illegal formation.
It's going to be a false start or illegal formation against the Comets.
That flag came out immediately. Likely not enough guys on the line, I bet.
Illegal formation.
So back them up 5 yards. We'll replay 2nd down.
2nd and 14 now.
Oh, and Coach Wright going to change his mind, actually. I don't know if he changed his mind, but the official said that Blackhawks have changed their mind and called or decided to decline the penalty, so it'll be 3rd and 9, and the Comets use their first timeout of the second half. 5:45 to play in the 3rd quarter. Blackhawks trailing the Comets 13-7. Don't go anywhere.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to Eastern High School. 5:45 to play in the third quarter. Rocking out to a little Beach Boys here. It's fitting, though. We're almost in Kokomo.
Right. YouTube, please don't take us down.
No, please don't take us down. We love this music. 3rd and 9. Blackhawks trying to get off the field on 3rd down. Going to get to the quarterback immediately. That one tipped away. Nicely covered by Cravens. And the Blackhawks force a 4th down, and I imagine an Eagle punt coming up. I called it again. The Comets punt.
Trying to figure out where you're...
I don't know.
Calling them the Eagles from.
Well, I've been watching a lot of NFL because, it's that time of the year, and I don't know, we'll make up an excuse later. Hastings back out there to punt it away. Back to receive, as usual, Page and DeCrane. Pinned him deep several times here tonight, and looks like that one going to bounce at the 20, roll to the out-of-bounds line. I haven't blown it dead yet, but there it is. Spotted at the 19.
Lost his whistle.
So that's where the Hawks will take over once again offensively. Still only down by 6. And that missed extra point by Eastern could very well turn out to be a big one.
Right. Time will tell.
But the offense got to figure out how to get in the end zone here. Only scored on one big play that almost was kind of a broken play. First and 10. It's going to be a pitch to Kolb following his blockers, and he's got the edge and got room to run. Gets out to the 30, stiff arm, out to the 40, still on his feet, down to the 45. A big-time run by Eli Kolb. Trying to get some positive momentum for the Blackhawk offense now.
It's a heck of a run there.
That's the thing. I love getting speed like that out outside the tackles.
Right.
They just don't do it very often. First and 10, 5 minutes exactly to play in the third. It's going to be a give to Bales right up the middle, lowers his shoulder, gets out to maybe the 47, so a short gain of 2 on the play.
Bales on the carry, picks up a couple, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
Bales getting a lot more offensive snaps in this one than he has the last 2 weeks. That ankle must be feeling pretty good.
Hope so.
Now the Blackhawks turn into the team that's burning down that clock. 5 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a give to Page. He's got room to run, breaks one tackle, 40. Got one guy to beat, cuts across him, one more, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Nolan Page does it again. And the Blackhawks draw even with Eastern for the first time tonight.
What a run.
Page got that ball, cut it hard in that hole. Had to make a few guys miss, but runs in there on a nice scamper.
Second type of play like that he scored on here.
Both runs over 50 yards. That one was 54. And Owen Bell going to come on to attempt the extra point. Again, has only missed one this season. Snap is down. The kick is up. The kick looks good. And it is good. With 4:03 to play in the third quarter, the Blackhawks get on top for the first time tonight, 14-13. Don't go anywhere. We've got a barn burner coming. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
4:03 to play. The Blackhawks get on top for the first time tonight. 14-13 following a 54-yard run by Nolan Page, his second rushing touchdown of the night. Doesn't carry the ball very often, but when he has tonight, he's made his presence felt. Now the Blackhawk defense gets all the pressure put back on them. They felt it most of the night, but now especially with the lead, love nothing more than a 3 and out. Bell going to run up on it and kick it away. It's a low spiraling kick. Going to be fielded at the 12. Looking for a hole is Word. Breaks one tackle, two tackles. Eventually, nope. Then he's spun down right at about the 30. So a decent return by Braylon Word. And the Comets going to bring their offense back out. Once again, coming in a very high-powered offense. 1,000-yard rusher already. A quarterback that can absolutely sling it. Blackhawk defense has done a pretty good job of frustrating them. Blackhawks scored now 14 unanswered. Edwards looking. And this wide receiver slipped. So bring up 2nd and 10.
Hewitt slips on the play. Pass ball is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Again, now these next two plays potentially huge for this defense.
Oh, yeah.
Second and 10. Eastern still in the 4-wide set. Immediately looking to pass. Looking. Got a man crossing. That ball broken up. Intended receiver Kelly, he had it in his arms, but the Blackhawk defender got there quick enough to knock that ball out. 3rd down now.
I think the Blackhawks are fired up.
Yeah, DeCrane and the defense trying to get the crowd to make some noise here. Sheridan side's been pretty quiet most of the night.
I hear them now.
Third and 10. 3 wide outs on the far side. Watch the middle of the field. He's going to go on the corner route. That one way over the head of Word. As Edwards thought he was doing a different route, a little frustrated, visibly. And the Comets going to be forced into a 4th down and a likely punt here. And they are going to change and bring out their punt unit. And now the Blackhawks going to have to try to ride this momentum.
It's a momentum shift, that's for sure.
As Hastings is on to kick it away, once again, Page and DeCrane back to field. It's a good punt angling. DeCrane makes the catch. Stiff armed out to the 45, down to about the 47. So a nice return by Trent DeCrane. And the Blackhawk offense going to come out with all kinds of momentum now.
To the 47. It'll be 1st and 10 for Sheridan right there.
The Comets visibly frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they led 13-0 in that first half. First and 10. Kolb the deep back. It's going to be a give to Page once again, trying to cut it up the middle like he did last time. Hole's just not there this time. They're going to say he lost 3 yards. I don't know how he didn't get forward progress. Okay. Loss of 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 13.
At the 44-yard line of Sheridan, so a loss of 3 will be 2nd and 13.
It's one of those times maybe going forward, you tell the young man that, hey, if you get hit at the line, just go down. Stop trying to fight for it.
Right.
Because apparently, anyway, 2nd and 13. Going to be a pitch out to Kolb. Follows his lead blockers. Look at the quarterback down there leading a big block. First down, Blackhawks, and my goodness, did you see Owen Bell?
Oh, yeah. Going above and beyond.
Not often you see the quarterback lead block for your running back, and he hit that guy.
Right.
So the Hawks move the chains once again, 1st and 10. 2.5 to play now in the third. Going to be a give to Bales. Smacked right at the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go.
2nd down.
Right up the middle, cut down there for no gain.
I like that play drawn up.
Oh, yeah.
And Bell blocking.
Right.
A very quick third quarter. Already under 2 minutes. 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 38. Pitch out to Kolb. Follows his blockers, cuts it back upfield, gets out to about the 31, maybe the 32. It'll bring up 3rd and short.
32-yard line, 31-yard line of Eastern. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
So 3rd and 3 upcoming. As the Hawk run attack all of a sudden coming to life.
They're awake.
It's going to be a give to Bales. Lowers his shoulder, gets out to maybe the yard to gain. Let's see. Still no signal. It's going to be right at it. And I think they're going to, nope. First down. So the Blackhawks and Zach Bales able to grit out those 3 yards. Move the chains once again. Hawks only really have to run one play left in this third quarter, depending on how much they want to run down this play clock. It's going to be a pitch to Kolb. Trying to cut to the outside. It beats his man out there, runs straight at the stick. Gets shoved out of bounds. I don't know if he got all the way there. I think he's about a yard shy, maybe. Maybe about half a yard shy. It'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 1. Going to be a give to Bales again. He's got the yards to gain. First down, still fighting his way inside the 10, down to about the 8. It'll be another first down for the Blackhawks. And again, the momentum heavily in the Blackhawks' favor now. They don't necessarily have to run a play.
I say capitalize on what you've done. Yeah.
Well, it looks like, like Coach Wright's going to decide to let this one run out.
Okay.
He's going to let the clock run down as we go to the end of the third. Big-time fourth quarter upcoming when we come back. Blackhawks on top 14-13. But it's going to be 1st and goal from the 8 when we come back. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
Fourth quarter is upon us. Big time fourth quarter upcoming. Blackhawks lead by 1. Have a first and goal coming up. Blackhawks trying to remain perfect in conference this season. A victory here, if they're able to hold on these final 12 minutes, would secure a big time, huge matchup next week.
Right.
As the Carroll Cougars head into Bud Wright Stadium next week, likely for the conference title. I'm not sure how they're doing tonight. Cougars currently ranked 3rd in single A. Blackhawks come in 7th. Well, we got 12 more minutes to play here. And the ball's on the ground, gathered up immediately by Bell, so nice job by him.
Good snag.
But that'll force second and goal now. Heads up job by Bell to jump right back, or not even jump on it, but able to gather it up. But now you got a second and goal and you're outside. Well, no, I guess they didn't lose any yards. It's still at the 8.
Look, that's the best case scenario on that type of situation.
Don't lose any yardage.
Right.
Second and goal. Give to Bales. Cuts it up. Still fighting, and they blow the play dead. I think he got inside the 5.
Bales on the carry.
Looks like they're going to give him the 4. It'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Looks like he got it down to the 4-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal right there.
Blackhawks obviously in 4-down territory here. As a field goal would force a touchdown, but they're going to go for a touchdown anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be a pitch out to Kolb. Cuts it upfield, and that one's broken up at the 5. Now you're in a situation, and honestly, I heard Eastern calling for the field goal unit in that first quarter.
Right.
If they believe they can kick field goals, do you kick it and make them have to score a touchdown?
Right.
Only 10 minutes left. The Hawks are going to go for it.
This is going to be tough.
I don't know if I wouldn't be kicking it right here.
I think I would have went for the easy points here.
Ball's at the 5. Hawks got to get all 5 of them. They're going to throw for it, and he's going to be rushed. Breaks the tackle. Got a man down there. It's Kolb, and they're going to say he got – how do you even know it got to the half-yard line? But they're going to say he didn't get in.
Looks like the pass was complete, but short.
They're going to say he got to the half-yard line. How do you know he got to the half-yard line? He caught the ball, and you couldn't see it. But the Blackhawks not able to get in there. I'm all for saying he didn't get in there, but to say, it was that close.
It was on the half-yard line.
I think they're putting the nose of the ball. They're putting the nose of the ball on the line. How do you know it was that close?
You don't.
It's either at the 1 or it's a touchdown.
Right.
But that's all right. 1st and 10. Under 10 minutes to play. Big defensive stand needed for the Blackhawks. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. I think he got about a yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Edwards on the quarterback keeper. Gained a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I don't like being critical of officials, but I'm not sure how you can say it got that close but didn't go in.
Right.
So the ball is now at the not quite 1.5-yard line. They're going to QB sneak it again. He's still on his feet trying to fight forward. Now, why does he get forward progress?
Right.
They gave him the forward progress on a yard gained, but based on forward progress, he should have been down about the half-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say he was a safety, but he should have lost the yard on the play, but instead they gained one. Big third down here. Hawks can't get baited, though. It's a bad snap, immediately looking to pass. Got a man out there. It's going to be underthrown, tipped away. Blackhawks force the fourth down.
Beautifully done.
Big-time coverage by Dane Vogie. They've gone after him a few times, and I think only one time has he given up a big-time play. Good job by that young man. So the Hawks force the 3 and out. 8.5 minutes still to play. This matchup is always so tight.
Every time.
Hastings on to kick it away. Puts his foot into it. It's a nice punt. Going to be fielded by Page, and it bounced off his chest. So Easter, they're going to say the Blackhawks got it. I'm not sure how, but the official signal in the now all right, somebody changed it. Official was confused when he ran up there. So it'll be a nice 30-yard gain for the Comets. All the things that Page has done right for this team tonight. It's his first slip up. Hopefully it's not a costly one. So 1st and 10. Bobbled snap again, and Eagle again, nowhere to go. Is the ball out?
Sheridan's fired up, bud.
No, the ball's not out. They were just all fired up.
Finally, we're seeing some spark out.
I noticed Page came out of that pile all fired up. I think he's going to be.
He's kicking himself.
Oh yeah, he's going to be committed to righting that wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So 2nd and 13 now. Under 8 to play. Ball's at the 26-yard line. 3 wideouts on the near side. Immediately looking to his left. Going to just sling it out there as the defender slipped. Catch is made by number 21, Robinson. Defender slipped, I believe. Page was the defender who slipped on that. It'll be 1st down for the Comets. Edwards looking to pass. Short little one out to his left. Kelly makes the catch. Gain of about 5 on the play, bring up 2nd and 5. And how quickly the momentum can shift. Second and 5, ball at the 46. Edwards going to give it to Eagle, and looked like he was bobbling it there, but able to gather it up for no gain there. 3rd down now.
I've got an update on the Carroll game. 30 to nothing at half.
So Carroll looking like they're going to come into Sheridan next week, still undefeated on the season. And again, the Blackhawks got to get these 7 minutes out of the way. 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. A little short one to the left. Nice job. Oh, nope. I thought it was. Oh, and it was broken up. Chance Spencer there as soon as the ball got there. Knocked it free from Kelly. And it'll bring up 4th down. And now, with the Comets being this close to midfield, and they do send out the punting unit.
We got a dogfight in our hands.
6:40 still to play. Blackhawks going to have a chance to get the ball back again. It's another good punt.
Man, it's a good punt.
It's going to be fair caught by DeCrane right at the 20,
touched him,
and there's a foul.
What are you thinking?
The defender, or the member of the kicking team, must not have seen the fair catch. Oh, I'm being told that's the foreign exchange student. So he didn't know the rule. It's all right. You're forgiven.
DeCrane makes the fair catch, and there is a flag on the field.
I believe that's only a 5-yard penalty, right?
Yeah, I think so. Did I hear 15-yard?
I can't. I don't think it's a 15-yard penalty. No, it is.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a big penalty for the Hawks. Going to bring him out to the 35 now.
For Sheridan at the 35-yard line.
6:34 left in the ball game. Every single time, Nick.
Right.
Can't say that enough. Every time these two teams match up. Bell takes a snap, going to give it to Bales. Still fighting forward, gets out to, want to say the 40. I think he's going to be just a hair shy for a gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 5. And now you think you've seen slow play calls.
Right. You're about to see it.
About to see some pretty slow ones. Hawks break the huddle, though, with still 20 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd and 5. It's going to be another give to Bales. Gets just to the other side of the 40, about the 41. Bring up 3rd and 4 now.
Bales carries across the 40.
And that's the thing. You can't use up so much clock that you ruin all the momentum.
Right.
And then you end up having to give it right back. Need a first down. Don't want to kick it back to Eastern here.
No, not with only 5:25 here on the clock.
Most of these teams are capable of using up this clock, as they've done tonight. But you got to get first downs in order to do it.
Yeah, Sheridan jumped there.
Sheridan going to make it even harder now.
Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start against Sheridan.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 now.
34 to 3rd and 9 for the Blackhawks.
Third and 9. The ball's got to get to the 45 for a first down here. Bell going to keep it himself, just gets swarmed. And the Hawks going to lose yards on the play and be forced to punt it away.
Driven back by the Comets. Loss of 3 or 4 on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So bring up 4th and 12, and Kolb's going to need to do about the biggest punt of his life here.
Right.
They can run the clock down pretty far. Still 20 seconds, but they're not going to. It's a good punt.
Good punt.
It's going to roll out of bounds just shy of the 30. How many times can you look at your defense and ask them to save you?
At least once more.
You got one more in you. 4:15 to play. 1-point game. Blackhawks have done a pretty good job of containing this offense and frustrating the quarterback. You got to do it again.
Ooh, a lot riding on this one.
Yep.
Don't get goated, though. That's the thing.
Yep. No, they have the big play capability in this offense. You got to be careful.
Exactly.
Edwards, pitch out to Eagle. Trying to get that edge, going to lose yards on the play. The Blackhawk defense still continues to shut down Jaden Eagle, apologies. He's got a touchdown run, but not much else. It'll be 2nd and 12. As even more than that, they finally moved the sideline marker. Edwards looking, quick pass in the flat, going to be stopped right at the point where he made that catch. It's going to be back to, not just about a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage for the Downs. So bring up 3rd and 11.
I've got a final score on that Carroll game. Looks like we're at, 43-7.
So the Cougars will move to 8-0 heading in to Bud Wright Stadium next week. 3.5 minutes. And that's going to be a false start on the quarterback.
He's kicking himself for that.
Yep. So back him up 5 more yards. And again, because of that big play capability, defense cannot get lured into any sort of sense that they're definitely going to get this stop here. No stupid penalties down the field. They've had a few go against them.
Just relax a little bit.
Come out in a bunch set, surprisingly. We got Eagle in the flat. He's going to book it down the field, waiting. He eventually throws it across the field, and he's there, and he got the first down. Hewitt was the receiver on that. And the Blackhawks were lured so much over to Eagle. Left a man uncovered on the far side. And the Comets moved the sticks once again. And, Nick, the closer they get and the more that clock goes down, I am nervous about the field goal.
Every time.
First and 10, ball at the 41. Looking, going to go straight down the sideline. He's got his man beat, and he makes the catch. Gets brought down immediately by Vogie. But Word gets a big-time catch. And now the Comets are deep in Blackhawk territory. Ball's going to be at the 20.
It's time to dig in.
Well, again, though, I'm paranoid about that field goal.
Well, make them make some
mistakes. We had a team try to beat us last year on a field goal. That was Carroll.
That was Carroll, yeah. But let's let them make the mistake here.
Edwards rolling out to his right. Looking down the field, just dumps it right out of bounds. Bring up 2nd down.
Edwards rolls out to the right and throws it away. 2nd down.
The score is what it is due to a missed extra point. But it looks like the Comets going to use their second timeout. 2:19 to play in the ball game. Don't you go anywhere. This one's far from over. 14-13. We're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Bragg Insurance Agency, a family-owned business, has a team of qualified professionals that will work to provide you with the best coverage for you, your family, or business. Choose the trusted and highly revered team at Bragg Insurance Agency, located in Sheridan, to help you find the perfect policy. Bragg Insurance Agency, your friends in the insurance business.
Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include Creekside Chiropractic, More Etc., and Freaks Pizzeria of Sheridan.
2:19 to play in the ball game. Blackhawks on top narrowly by 1. But a 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Comets. Ball spotted at the 20 of the Blackhawks. And we've said it numerous times, always with these two teams. It's always
it's every single year.
Every single year. The Blackhawks own the win-loss record overall between these two teams, 8-2, but have been 2-2 in the last 4 years. Second and 10. Edwards looking to his left. Gonna throw it across the middle, wide open. Touchdown, Comets. Blake Robinson on the slant, wide open, coming out of the slot. And the Comets get back on top. I imagine they're going to go for this 2 here.
I would think so.
And the Comets going to burn their last time out here. 2:13 left in the ball game. When we come back, 2-point conversion upcoming. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
2:13 left to play. Comets 2-point conversion upcoming. Their head coach wanted to talk about it one more time, make sure they drew up the right play here, as it's a big 2-point conversion. Comets want to force the Hawks to make a touchdown and an extra point. So a big 2-point conversion now. It's a quick pass in the end zone. That's just going to go over his head. So the Blackhawks force the incompletion on the 2-point conversion, but trail by 5. And now got to go and get one with only 2 minutes left. We're just going to stay right here. Now's no better time than ever to thank our closed caption sponsors. Our closed captions presented by Blackhawk Ag Solutions and Red Sail Roofing. Thank you both for sponsoring the closed captions for all Sheridan Fall broadcasts. 2:13 to play. Blackhawk offense going to have to find some fire in a hurry here.
Hold your breath.
They got close. They fumbled a punt return.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't played it perfect in the second half. There's been a lot of momentum that they could have swallowed up.
Right.
And instead of just kept giving it back to the Comets, Blackhawks scored 14 unanswered. But the Comets have it now. Coach Wright still has all 3 timeouts. So you can make this 2 minutes really long.
It's 2-minute drill time for sure.
Hasting to kick it away for the Comets. It's going to be a 1 right out of bounds. So that'll be a legal procedure. Imagine Coach Wright just going to make him back up.
I mean, traditionally, yeah.
Yep, Coach Wright going to make him re-kick it. He loves to make him do that.
Yeah.
Kick went out of bounds. And Sheridan elects Davarica.
So back him up to the 35 now. Once again, Hastings put his foot into it. It's a better kick this time, but let it just fly out of bounds again.
Back him up.
Back him up 5 more yards. There's no way Coach Wright doesn't back him up again.
Right.
Hastings kick goes out of bounds.
So now the kick going to be from the 30.
And Sheridan elects Southeastern re-kick.
Once again, kick's going to come from the 30 now, following 2 penalties where the kicks went straight out of bounds. Hastings might think about a different kind of kick here. I saw him come over to the coach.
Right.
If you're the Blackhawks, might want to watch a little bit. Make sure no trickery happens here. Hastings just going to roll it on the ground this time. Going to be fielded by eventually Page. Makes a man miss initially, and oh my goodness. Oh, got tripped up at the 40. And I think the Comets got lucky there.
I think so too.
Carries it out to the 40-yard
2-minute drill.
First and 10 Sheridan.
It'll be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 41. $59 yards and 2 minutes and 6 seconds separate the Hawks from a win.
It can be done.
It's going to be a pitch to Kolb. Follows his lead blockers, gets tripped up just shy of the 45 for a short gain now. Hawks going to have to hurry. They're still huddling up. And Coach Wright going to use his first of 3 timeouts. 1:49 is still to play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Blackhawk football, Bragg Sports Media.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
1:49 left on the clock. 2nd and 8 upcoming for the Blackhawks. Not a long way to go as they got to get in the end zone. Coach Wright still with 2 more timeouts. Hawks trying to stay perfect in conference. Got trips, wide receivers now for the Hawks. Immediately looking to his right. Just going to sling it out there. He's got Page. Page makes the catch.
How did he get that?
Nolan Page scored both touchdowns, and now that huge, big-time play. And the Blackhawks are inside the red zone once again. And they're going to wind the clock. The Hawks got to get to the line here.
Right.
Show some urgency. It's going to be a pitch out to Kolb. Kolb cuts it upfield. It's brought down just inside the 15, and I imagine Coach Wright going to burn that second timeout here. There's no timeout signaled. There it is. Okay. Coaches are screaming about it.
What's going on? They still haven't blown it.
No, the sideline was trying to get one, but the officials were 20 yards away, so the Hawks burned up a lot of clock here. 2nd and 6. Going to be another pass. Looking downfield, going to have to tuck it. Still on his feet. Just slings it out of bounds. Is anybody over there? And there it is. Blackhawks are trying to point that there was a guy over there. The officials are talking about it here. Yep, intentional grounding. It's going to go against the Hawks, and Sheridan sideline's livid about it. Officials still talking here.
Coach is getting warnings.
Yeah. They're going to wind the clock as soon as they spot this ball.
Right, so be ready.
And Coach Wright doesn't look like he's anywhere near ready to call a timeout. So the work just got a lot harder for the Hawks. So that's a loss of down. Third down. Once again, 3 wide receivers on the near side. Looking, going to have to tuck it himself. Throws it downfield, just through the hands of the intended receiver. A big 4th down now. Coach Wright still got 2 timeouts. And there's one.
Okay.
43.8 when we come back. Big 4th down upcoming. Don't go anywhere.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor.
Intentional grounding didn't help.
43.8 left to play. Blackhawks facing a massive 4th down. This is the ball game. They got to get down to the 10-yard line. Ball is currently spotted at the 28. Blackhawks finally break the huddle here. Do you have a play that can go 18 yards?
That's the question.
They got a big play, that big catch out of Page, but that was a surprise. Right. Now they're going to be looking for it, and it looks like Coach Wright going to burn his last timeout. See, now you run the risk of if you convert it.
Right. Then what are you going to do?
So if you come out and convert this, yeah, you'll get the clock stop for them setting the ball, and then you got to immediately spike it, so you're costing yourself plays.
Right.
I mean, it could all be moot. They could go in and score on this play, but
yeah, Lord willing.
We'll see. Again, 43.8 seconds left. Hawks trailed 13-0. Hawks trailed 13-0, scored 14 unanswered, and now you got to come up with a big play here. Immediately looking to pass. Everybody in coverage. Slings it down there, a little wobbler, and that one's going to be batted down. Blackhawks going to fall short. Blackhawk offense just not able to do enough here tonight to get the win. Asked a lot of their defense. For the Hawks to only hold it, or for this defense to hold the Comets to 19 is a win. But ultimately, on the scoreboard is the only thing that matters. And that'll do it. As the clock continues to tick down to 0, your final is going to be here in Eastern, 19-14. Blackhawks fall. We'll move to 6-2 and head to a big final game next week against Carroll at Bud Wright Stadium. When we come back, summarize and award our Legacy Images Player of the Game. Don't go anywhere.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Hey there, Blackhawk football fans. Just like the game we all love, life is full of unexpected plays. But what about those unexpected events that take place off the field? That's where we come in. At Bragg Insurance Agency, we're more than just a safety net. We're your game changer, your peace of mind. Just like your team needs a solid defense, so does your life. Get in touch with us today and let's tackle the future together. Bragg Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Do you suffer from sudden or chronic pain in your neck, back, or other joints? Then you should consider giving Creekside Chiropractic a call. Dedicated to providing wellness for both the body and spirit, their licensed chiropractic team sets the tone for drug-free pain management for both chronic pain and sudden injury. As well as chiropractic services, Creekside also offers the latest in K-laser therapy, therapeutic massage, and they even have an infrared sauna. They help you manage your pain right here at home in Sheridan, Indiana. Creekside Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractor. Additional sponsors for Bragg Sports Media broadcasts include More Etc., Greek's Pizzeria of Sheridan, Blackhawk Ag Solutions, Red Sail Roofing, Legacy Images, Handmade on Maine, The Farmers Bank, Biddle Poland's, Horizon Real Estate, and First Farmers Bank and Trust. Thank you for your continued support. Go Blackhawks.
For the final time, welcome back to Eastern High School. Blackhawks fall short at the very end, 19-14. Following a very back-and-forth game, it started off a defensive struggle. Blackhawks got down 13-0, came all the way back, took the lead in the third quarter, 14-13. Then a very weird fourth quarter. And the Comets do enough, get in the end zone with 2 minutes left. Hawks get down, knock on the door, but not able to get it done. And they fall to 6-2 on the season and head off a loss into a very big game next week, Nick.
Yeah, we're heading home after a loss. You know, game's over. It's time to go ahead and just put this behind us. We have to start getting ready for Carroll because Carroll is, double, triple the team what Eastern is. So, I mean, we've got our hands full next week if we want, conference. I mean, you're going to have to be ready. So, then that, preparedness starts now.
Yep. And that's what the Blackhawks will be playing for next week is a conference title. They got to be able to beat Carroll. And then this is the situation that I was telling you about a few weeks ago. My understanding is it doesn't matter. There's no tiebreakers. They share it. Right. So if the Hawks were somehow to win next week, I'm not going to say somehow. If the Hawks were to win next week, you would have 3 teams in this conference with one loss.
Yeah.
And it's the best 3 since we've been doing this.
Right.
It's always these 3.
Yeah.
And the Blackhawks, I mean, this is the problem I have with this matchup and why I would change it a little bit is it's always so grueling these last 2 weeks.
Right.
And, man, then you got to go into the playoffs. And there's a possibility now, since you've fallen here, that you could fall next week.
Right. And then you're
completely dejected going into the playoffs.
Right.
And this team is good enough to win sectional this year, possibly regional. So really they got to take the good from this, and there was some good, and you got to fix all the bad.
Right.
I mean, and I even say the bad. There wasn't that much bad. The defense did their job. Allowing only 19 points was a huge accomplishment for this defense. But the offense, you got to figure out how to get, I'm not even going to say big plays, but sustained drives.
Right.
Tonight, they did not.
The drives would just peter out after, 2 or 3 fresh downs, and then, you're just continuously turning it over.
Yeah, they failed on 4th and 5 from the 5, or I guess 4th and goal from the 5. They got all the way down to apparently the inch line. They did fumble a punt. I mean, it wasn't by any means a beautiful game or a game that, you were just beaten. The Blackhawks had plenty of times and plenty of opportunities tonight to put this one away, and they just didn't. They let the Comets hang around.
Right.
And it came back to backfire eventually because, again, you can't – this high-powered offense coming in here to ask the defense to continue to stand up against this offense the entire game.
It's like 5 or 6 drives you're asking to save you.
And get no help from the offense.
Yeah.
It was just, at the end, too much for them to handle. And unfortunately, like I said, they get the loss. They fall to 6-2. But that'll take us to our Legacy Images player of the game, and it's pretty obvious. If you were watching this entire game, it's definitely going to Nolan Page. Both touchdowns go to him. That big reception at the end of towards the end of the 4th that really all of a sudden put the pressure back on the Comets. He did fumble that punt, but it didn't hurt the Blackhawks ultimately because they still had to punt the very next downs.
Right.
So it wasn't a huge loss. You try to overcome that because, again, if you don't fumble it, the Blackhawks would have taken over probably inside the 20.
Right.
And instead, they took over on the other side of the field. So, I mean, you could attribute that a little bit. But either way, short of that, Nolan Page did everything right today.
Yeah.
And he is our Legacy Images player of the game.
Congrats, bud.
So the final time, Blackhawks lose at Eastern, 19-14. Blackhawks move to 6-2. It's their first loss to the Comets since 2021, I believe. Or, I'm sorry, 2020.
2020, yeah.
So, Comets get one over on them again. Since we've been doing it, Comets move to 3-2 on the head-to-head. Just this game is always such a nail-biter. 2 years ago, it was OT. Last year, the Blackhawks won by a touchdown, but I think that one went down to the end. Last year against Carroll, I'm just going to prepare everybody. Last year against Carroll was at Carroll, and the Blackhawks won by a point after Carroll missed a field goal to win it. So the big-time game is definitely going to be next week. Carroll's going to come in third in single A. Blackhawks, even though they fall here, I would imagine they barely fall in the rankings, I would imagine. They came in 7th in single A.
I'd say 7 or 8.
Playing Eastern this tightly, I can't imagine you get hurt too bad.
No.
So, again, don't miss next week. Bud Wright Stadium. If you can, come out. We'll obviously be out there bringing all the action to you. And we want to thank everyone for joining us. For myself, for Nick Doty, for all of our sponsors, thank you for watching tonight. We will see you guys next week. Bud Wright Stadium, Sheridan versus Carroll. Final time, Blackhawks fall in Eastern, 19-14. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.